Man, this was another crazy busy week. It's the holidays. I'm supposed to be slowing down. Anyway, let's get into it. Sunday, I started out doing the podcast version of my newsletters. I love doing this as a podcast version for newsletters. I also got some recording done because I have a series of videos that were getting posted this week. And then went to brunch with my brunch buddy. I'm going to tell you, parents of teens, stick in there. It's beautiful on this side. I really love the relationship that my daughter and I have now that she's an adult. Plus, it was a gorgeous day in Tallahassee. I love Charlie Park because it has a beautiful view of the park. After that, we went grocery shopping. Love grocery shopping on a full stomach. I make much better decisions that way. Then I found out my daughter had never seen The Woman King. What? So she came over and we watched The Woman King. On Monday, I started my day out by reviewing my plans for the week. This is the Notion template I built to create my weekly plans. Love it. And then I had my class with my Spanish tutor. She actually busts me down to going back to the basics because I'm making so many mistakes in regular conversation. So she told me we had to go back to the basics. Then it was back to recording. My pre-recording ritual is to sing a musical. This time it was I Love You, I Do from Dreamgirls. And y'all, despite my best intentions, I never make it to the gym on Mondays. I actually got dressed to go to the gym Monday, but then realized I had a bunch of work to do. So I had to sit back down and get that work done. But on Tuesday, I actually made it to the gym bright and early. I kind of freestyled my workout, but I'm in the market for a really good workout program. So any of you know of a great workout program, let your girl know. And then it was back in the studio so I can get some recording done because I've got 6 videos dropping this week, y'all. And then made myself some jerk chicken for lunch. This is my first time making jerk chicken. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I messed it up. I over-jerked the chicken and overcooked the chicken. It was inedible. I ended up eating a vegan lunch of curry broccoli and sweet potatoes. Also, I'm trying to cut back on sugar, but I was PMSing this week, so definitely had high sugar cravings. So I decided to make some peanut butter cookies with the sugar substitute that I use in my coffee. Y'all, these were nasty as hell. I'd rather just not eat sugar. And I took the rest of Tuesday off because I was worn out. I ended up just spending some time trying to plan my trip to Vietnam. I'm headed to Vietnam in January. I'm staying for about a month. So I was looking at Airbnbs to stay in. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stay in Ho Chi Minh or in Hanoi for the month. And then got on my Peloton. I'm using my Peloton as my afternoon activity since it's too cold to go for walks. And then let's bring on Wednesday. I was up and at 'em really early on Wednesday. I got to my desk, I think at what time? I think it was 6:20. Up working to head to the gym. I really didn't feel like being there and sat in my car for like 20 minutes, which decreased the amount of time I got to actually work out. But hey, done is better than perfect. I got in, I got out. And then back to recording. Pre-recording ritual this day was You're the One That I Want by Grease. It's my favorite musical, I swear. And then that night I closed it out with a Peloton ride devoted to DMX because it was his birthday. Happy birthday, DMX. Fun fact, that's my favorite rapper. Anyway, let's roll into Thursday. Y'all know the drill. Back at my desk. I got there a little bit later, 7:13 in the morning. I've been rewatching This Is Us. I don't know about y'all, but I love to let a show that I've seen before watch me while I work. And then went to do my Spanish homework really quickly before my Spanish class. And I gotta say, I'm glad she actually pulled me back to the basics. This class was so much more productive because I got to practice a lot of the things that I make mistakes on in regular conversations. And of course, back on the Peloton, didn't make it to the gym, but I at least got my Peloton in. And I end up working really late because I was reviewing the first round of videos that I got back from my editor. I went to bed after 12:30 in the morning and I really wanted to crash out, but I'm trying to do a good job of journaling, like just journaling a couple of sentences about my day before I go to bed. It doesn't have to be a paragraph or a page, just a couple of sentences. And then rolling into a Friday, back up early, I actually got to trade out my travel monitor for an actual big monitor. I cannot tell you how great it's been to have a consistent workspace for the last month. As many of you know, I've been traveling pretty much indefinitely for the last 2 years and just been using my portable laptop. And I almost ordered Uber Eats, but I was like, we got food at home, and end up making myself a nice little Asian salmon salad. And it was actually pretty delicious and took a working lunch today. I've been overworking, so I got this Pomodoro timer and decided to set the timer. And then as soon as it went off, I actually got up from my desk and took my behind to bed because this was also late at night. I've been working really hard on this huge launch. Speaking of which, Saturday morning, I got up early and guess what I did? Went back to my computer to get back to work because I had 2 big things coming up this weekend. I had the first in a series of videos about prepping and planning for 2025 that needed to go live on YouTube on Saturday, so I published that. And then I also had a huge live for a product launch or special offer launch that I've been working on all week long. And then I went out to celebrate because the launch went well. I actually exceeded my goal. Cheers to me. And then my Spanx came in. So I've been stalking the Spanx Air Essentials for years now because I need a travel uniform. The fabric is crazy soft, but I'm mad about these pants being $118 and having no pockets. What the hell, Spanx? Anyway, my daughter came over and brought her cats. They're so entertaining. My daughter and I lounged around and watched some movies together, but I was multitasking, working tech support for the special offer that I gave out. I was working all the way through midnight. Anyway, busy week, but very successful week. I hope you had a great week as well. Thanks for hanging out.